Back again for my second video. Today I'm going to talk about the Detroit Fish House Steak and Oyster Bar. This restaurant is located in Shelby Township, which is in the Metro Detroit area. I'll go ahead and get started with the parking. So the parking is close by. Free parking, no need for valet, I'm assuming, because they didn't have that available. But again, like I said, it's easy access to the front entrance from the parking lot. When I went in, I got there kind of early, so I sat at the bar until my table was ready. They did offer for me to be able to have my meal at the bar area if I wanted to, but I just chose to wait until I was able to sit down. When I went to the dining area, two things that I like is there was a pianist there, so that was nice and classy. And also, they had a really nice sushi bar where you could just sit there and watch them making fresh sushi, so I thought that was cool as well. One more thing I wanted to add was, it's pretty casual dress, I guess. I had just left the mall, so it's pretty much what they got today. But there were quite a few people that were there dressed up, so if that's what you chose to do, that would be cool as well. You know, you won't feel out of place or anything or overdressed. It's a nice spot. Getting started with the menu. So as far as the appetizers go, they do have the raw bar and the hot appetizers available. They had just the regular things that you would find at a seafood restaurant. Calamari, they had oysters. What else did they have? Calamari, oysters, or they had the chilled shrimp. I chose spinach dip actually because I really like spinach dip and I love when the restaurants make it homemade. This didn't really taste homemade to me, but they served it with warm pita chips, so that's always good. For my entree, I chose, what did I have for my entree? For my entree, I chose the Papa Bear Steamer Bowl. And with the Papa Bear Steamer Bowl, you get Maine lobster tail, king crab, shrimp, red skin potatoes, and corn. And so, one quick thing. So when I go to a restaurant, I really like to make sure that I'm pronouncing the things that I order correctly. So this particular word, you may have heard of it, but I hadn't. So it's called haricot vert. And I asked the server, I said, what is haricot vert? So he kind of laughed a little bit, but he told me how to pronounce it. And I still had to ask him like 2 or 3 times like how to pronounce it again. But really, it's pretty much just green beans. So it also came with green beans. As far as the dessert goes, they did have quite a selection. They had creme brulee, they had cheesecake, carrot cake. I chose the triple layer fudge cake, and it came with vanilla ice cream, so that was also good. For my drink, I had a red sangria, which was really good. Like it was a house sangria, and they served it with fresh fruit as well. One of the cons for me, and it really doesn't have anything to do with the restaurant, is if you want to go out and you want to have like a drink or two, the distance for me was over a 45-minute drive. So that would be one reason why I wouldn't visit the restaurant again unless I was in the area, but that's just a personal preference. Other than that, the food was great, the service was great. It's definitely a restaurant that I would recommend. So please tune in next time for me to give plenty more reviews because I have so much more to come.